Okay, let's take a look at the example questions for HL triangle congruence lesson. Example A asks us what additional information we would need in order to prove that the two triangles are congruent if we're using the HL theorem. Remember that HL is hypotenuse leg. Hypotenuse leg, which means we just need to know the hypotenuse of the two triangles are congruent and that one of the legs is. So for the two triangles we have, we know that they are right triangles. That's good, that's important. And we know that one of the legs are congruent with the two triangles. That's also important. But what we don't know is that the hypotenuse of these two triangles is the same. So in order to show that these two triangles are congruent, we'd have to know that the hypotenuse of each triangle was the same. So if the hypotenuse could be shown to be identical, then these two things would be congruent. Until then, we just don't know. Example B asks us to determine if the two triangles are congruent, and if they are, write the statement and which congruence postulate or theorem we use. So here we know that these are both right triangles, and we know that one of the legs is congruent, and we know that the hypotenuse is congruent. So yes, we can use the hypotenuse leg theorem. So HL theorem will work, and then we can say that triangle, we'll say that triangle ABC is congruent to, so then we went from our, going across to our right angle from the 2, so we have QRP, yes, is congruent to triangle QRP. Okay, and then for example C, determine the additional piece of information needed in order to show that the two triangles are congruent by HL. So again, we need to know that they're right triangles and that the hypotenuse and one of the legs are identical. Here we know that the two triangles are both right triangles, and we know that one of the legs are congruent. But again, as in our first example, we don't know anything about the hypotenuse. So just like our first example, we need to know, is the hypotenuse here the same? If the hypotenuse, I don't even know what that is, plural. If the hypotenuse of each triangle is congruent, then the two triangles are. And that's it.